Okay, so I want to give you just a Module 1 overview. What you're going to be doing on Module 1 is reading chapters 1 and 3 in your Elsevier Medical Terminology textbook, which is actually a workbook. This information in this book does not have to be submitted to me. It's for you to learn. What you're going to be learning is really the basis of really what medical terminology is. So it's going to be how medical language is built, where they come from, Greek and Latin terms, things that are acronyms and what those are, and different planes of the body and different medical terms are also going to be used. So here you're going to learn a lot about different rules of medical terminology. There are several rules, and these are things that you're going to want to put in your mind and kind of remember throughout the entire course. The other thing that I wanted to go through was the assignments. I mentioned in the introduction somewhat of what they are, but I really kind of wanted to go over the spelling test only because I see that this is sometimes the biggest frustration and difficulty that students have had. Things that you're going to want to do prior to taking any of your assessments would be going through spelling test review. These are not going to be the identical words that you're going to need to know, but it will give you the formatting of how it will be. All these games should help you, and will, again, memorization. So if you learn more and do more with them, you're going to commit them to memory much better. Pronunciation assessment, I mentioned this before, so what it's going to be is you are going to be reading this paragraph here, and then you're going to submit it to me in a video recording. The directions are on here. If you do have some issues with it, let me know. But it's basically just reading it. Looking for pronunciation on especially the medical terms. It's important to know how to say these types of words only because you're going to be talking to other healthcare professionals and so that they know what you're talking about. Okay. The chapter exam, assessment exam, 50 points. It's going to be not so much 50 questions. Some of them are going to be multiple choice. Some of them are going to be matching different types of terms with what the correct answer might be. And the spelling quiz. I'm going to show you this one just so that you can see what is expected of it. So it's worth 20 points. You have 15 minutes to complete it. The course is not designed to retake tests over and over. Make sure that you have reliable connection each time that you're taking any of the assessments. It's very important that through a virtual college course that you are able to go through the tests without any problems, and that your internet is reliable. If you're having problems with the computer, you may want to talk to our IT help desk. Okay, here's a quick preview. Lucky you get to see this one. As you can see, all the questions are going to be on the side here. You can tell that it's ticking down on the time here. I would pay absolutely no attention to that. A lot of people, in fact, I see that you can actually hide that. I suggest maybe you should do that if you have a hard time or it really gets your adrenaline going, that you have a hard time seeing that. So here's one of the questions. This is how you're going to do it, pertaining to both sides. So I know that this word is going to be, because we're talking about two, we're talking about, bilateral. So AL is going to be pertaining to, bi is to or both, and then latter is going to be sides. Notice how I placed the slashes in between our prefix, word root, and suffix. Each of your words from here on out in your spelling test, this is how they need to be dissected. And then at the very end, there is a submit button. And you can submit that. It's telling me I don't have all of my answers correct or have even submitted them. That's not a big deal. So then you should be able to see your score. Current score, 2 out of 20. Okay, well, at least we got that one right. If you don't get the whole word correct or the slashes placed in the right spot, the entire word is incorrect, just so that you know that. You should be able to see this for one time right after, and then I believe that after that, it only allows you to see it one time. So you'll want to look at the test quick, check it over. If you have questions after that, let me know. Otherwise, that is pretty much going to be your module 1. If you do have questions about it, please don't hesitate to ask. I do want to know if you have questions, because again, the point of my job is to really make sure that you do well in class and that you're able to perform in your next upcoming adventure in whatever courses and career that you are taking next. All right. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.